Hey guys, Yusufis here for Season 25, War Number 9 against Prade Battle Team PBT. This is the second time we've seen him this season. We beat him last war, I believe it was 16-8. With this being the second time we've seen him this season, we don't expect that lead to hold, but we'll see. I have 5 fights this war. Section 1, I have lane 7, and then section 2, I have lane 5. Node 7, 16, 29, 37, and 39. So 5 fights this war, not too bad. First fight is against Node 17, Kingpin. I'm going to take APOC and fight him. I fought him, Kingpin, against this node a couple times. Hasn't been much of an issue. I don't think Kingpin's a very good bossing on this node. I think it's more of a diversity placement. I do get tripped up here. I do get him up to a SP2, which is unfortunate because I blocked the SP2, which then makes him go immediately up to an SP1, which is unfortunate. And I do get backed up against the wall, so I do get tripped up. I do get freaked out a little bit and lose my composure a little bit, but I am able to get back into the swing of things. So you'll see I blocked his SP2, I'm up against the wall. I'm dexing out of his SP1, I throw an SP2 right into his block. He's back up to an SP1 right away. I take a couple hits to the face. I'm gonna have to dex his SP1. I'm still up against the wall, and now I finally get reset. So it's unfortunate, but you lose your composure and you can have just one mistake compounded to many. But fortunately enough, I am able to get back into the swing of things and get back into the cycle of baiting out his SP1 and then punishing it with my SP2 for APOC. So it's just a testament to the fact that just play it slow. If you make a mistake, just reset, maintain your composure, and you'll get through it. So you see here, he's at 25% health left. I do have him up against his wall now, and things are going well. I'm going to bait out one more SP1, and that's going to be it for him. Okay, so next fight, I'm going up against Node 16, Annihilus. I am going to be using my rank 3 Magneto Red. I'm going to put my suicides back on, speed through this real quick. Annihilus is metal, so this fight is going to go really fast. It's a very easy fight. It's going to essentially be a parry heavy fight. Magneto's not going to gain any power throughout this entire fight, and I'm going to block all of Annihilus's special attacks, which is not going to put a whole lot of damage on Magneto. I believe this is the only fight that I'll be using Magneto for, so I'm not really worried about too much of the block damage. But you can see all the parries do stick with Annihilus. Again, it's a rank 5, or excuse me, a 5-star rank 5 Annihilus, so it's not necessarily that difficult. One comment that I want to make for PBT, and I know it's, they're a lower ranked rated alliance than for Loki, but we do see an awful lot of 5 stars in their defense, which does help contribute to the fact that how much we beat him by in the last war and the result of this war. So it's unfortunate. I would have liked to see more 6-star, rank 2, rank 3s, and not as many rank 5 stars, but it is what it is. Okay, so Annihilus is down. No 29 Mole Man. This is Ebb and Flow Intercept. Again, this is a 5-star Mole Man. I'm using my 6-star rank 3 APOC. I'm not going to be worried about intercepting this guy. I'm just going to out damage him and just ignore the node. So it's not going to be much of an issue. I've taken this fight before, not really worried about it. Biggest thing to worry about is hitting into Mole Man's block. You don't want to do that. You don't want to build up his monster masses and get him to go unblockable. But this fight goes pretty much as best as you could hope for. I do slip up a couple times and do hit into his block, but he isn't able to punish up. I do like pushing him up to his SP2s. They're really easy to avoid. I mean, his SP1s are easy to avoid as well. Mole Man on this node, if he was a 6-star, rank 2, rank 3, it would be one thing. He would have a little bit better health pool. But again, having a 5-star, rank 5 on this node really isn't, I don't think it was a really good placement. If you do have PBT, if you do have a 6-star, rank 2, rank 3, with a bigger health pool, I mean, a different champ, place it, because I think that this lane is a relatively tough lane, and I would just really focus on trying to get some kills and putting a better set of champs on this path. And you're going to see the same thing for the next fight that I take too. I mean, you're going to see another 5-star on the next node. But you can see here, I did take one hit, but again, I'm at 93% health. The concussion that APOC does place up against Mole Man too does help with the attack decrease that Mole Man has. So again, this isn't much of a worry of a fight. It's just out damage him as much as you can and throw as many hits as you can. But I really wasn't worried about dying to this Mole Man. You can see he's at 25% now. I'm at 91%, and the fight's just going really, really well for me. You see, I did hit into his block. His monster mass was up. He did go unstoppable, but luckily enough, I wasn't being punished for it. And his frenzy isn't really impacting me whatsoever right now either. So. And I hit into his block again, and so don't really know what I was thinking. All right, so one more SP1, I believe, and I think that's going to be it. He's at 4%. And Mole Man is down. Okay, next fight, Sasquatch. I love fighting Sasquatches against my Human Torch. I am going to use Flame On for him. And Flame On for a Mystic Defender is always a lot of fun. I do like fighting these Sasquatches. It's just a lot of fun watching them melt down as fast as they do against the Human Torches. Again, you want to focus on your medium light mediums as much as possible. You want to dex out of his SP1s. You don't want to take those into the blocking and get stunned. I do a really good job this fight of doing that, dexing out of his SP1s, and if possible, push into his SP2, which helps, because those are really easy to avoid as well. So I am going to start the fight. I'm going to start the fight getting a heavy off the... I don't like to take a fight without make myself look like some sort of an idiot at the beginning. I get into my medium light mediums, get my incinerates on him, push him up to an SP2. You can see how fast he's melted down. Dex out of his SP1. Medium light medium. Throw out an SP2. Get him some stun. Place some more incinerates against him. Push him to an SP2. Dex this SP1 again. Dex SP1. And he's going to go down really quick. Okay, as you guys see there, I did not even care about the ebb and flow intercept. I just cared about applying those incinerates as much as I can. Okay, so the next fight is against Node 39 Rhino, which is another ebb and flow. So this fight is extremely boring. I did speed up the playback for this. We're at 2x speed. The only thing you really have to worry about, Rhino, here is you don't want to try to intercept, which I I have a history of doing, trying to intercept this guy. So it's just a parry and punish the parry. It does take, I think I don't get hit once, and I think I get up to 150 hits, so it does take quite a bit for this rank 5-star Rhino. So again, I think it's just another waste of a really good node by putting a 5-star on here with a smaller health pool. It was an extremely easy fight. I think I in the fight on APAC with like 95% health. Just absolutely really easy. Bait out his SP2s as much as possible. Not really a champ that I would put on this node again. Yeah, so take that just piece of advice from me. So as you guys watch the end of this this fight here, we did end up beating PBT for the second time. Now I think they had 16 deaths the last war we had against them. This one they only had 5. Luckily we only had three deaths, so it was another really great war for us. I believe we're number 6 in Masters right now, so 4 Loki's doing really well. We only have 1 more week of wars for season 25. I think another finish will secure Masters. So we're looking for another end of a great season, another week. So thanks for watching this video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and leave comments. I'll get back to those comments and reply to them as fast as I can. Thanks, guys.